320 is just a great youth group all around.
There's a lot of words to describe it. It's definitely it's kind of like a home away from home, especially for me.
It's just like a big family in a way.
320 is essentially a youth group, but it's really more of it's just a place for us to all hang out. We go on ski trips together, we go paintballing, but it's not just fun and games. It's hard, when it comes down to it, it's about God, and He's the one who brought us all together. And it's just, really getting our relationship with Christ a little deeper.
320 is a lot of different things. It's a safe environment for teenagers. 320 specifically is for high school kids to come and to just to hang out, have a good time, fellowship with other kids their age. But different than a Boy Scouts, different than a YMCA program, we really do challenge the kids with big questions about God.
320 is kind of just a time where like friends can get together and just hang out, and we have fun and we fool around and we learn about God and
so it's just kind of cool to see like a different perspective on like, church and stuff.
Well, I always end up eating something really random at youth group, because we'll always have hot dog eating contests, or Chris will stick something in a blender and then I'll always end up chugging it. And then we'll play games like classics like elbow tag, and another good one is sardines. I think we have about 30 youth group games at least.
My favorite game is sardines, and it's basically when they turn all the lights off in the church, and then there's two people that hide somewhere, and then everyone else, after 2 minutes, they go and try to find them, but it's pitch dark, so you can't see. And when you find the person, you have to hide with them. And after a while, everyone you just keep hiding with the person and being quiet. And then after a while, everyone's just in a corner in the church, like in the dark. So it's kind of fun.
Ready? When the ball is up to go. 1, 2, 3. Boom! As long as your fingers don't get caught in it.
Come on, Brandon! Come on, Brandon! Come on, Brandon!
Just do it! Come on! Come on! Oh my God! Come on!
Oh my God! He's like a
Telling you.
Oh my God!
Come on, buddy. You're done. You're done.
You ain't got it. You got.
Oh! Come on! Come on, JG. Show the haters. Show the haters. Right there! Right there!
And we played commissioner. And I remember somebody, we put makeup on him. I don't remember who that was.
Some people call this game the invisible football, sending it around, either going like that, or you can send it to two people, or with your elbow you can shoot it across the room. There's a bunch of different rules. If you talk, if you point, if you don't say commissioner, commissioner, if you speak out of turn, if you do the same thing 3 times in a row, there's about 5 or 6 rules, which make it very complicated and very difficult not to break one of them. Because our inclination is to talk without saying commissioner, commissioner, or without raising your hand. It's the point. And then as soon as you break one of those rules, the group gets to find out, or gets to figure out, any kind of punishment they want.
I've played this before. You guys made me want it bare feet in the snow.
Oh, yeah.
When you mess up, then you have to do something ridiculous.
As if to say, drink out of me.
All right, let's
Stop.
that much. Why
Go, cousin!
Everybody, do the choo-choo train.
Open what? Should we do the choo-choo train or the
Airplane.
I'm going to kill you.
open what?
That's a lot of butter.
Come on, Justin.
It's vanilla ice cream. It's vanilla.
It's vanilla ice cream.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here's my handle. Here's my stout. Spout.
Rosy,
Rosie.
ashes, ashes.
All fall down.
You guys are I'm not getting any kisses for a long time.
E-A-G-L-E-S.
It's not coming out, my friend. I'm holding on for dear life.
It's gonna be a tug of war between Durkin's mouth and Dave's toes.
He's not getting it out.
I would come at the side angle. I would go head on.
Good
It smells so bad!
Good luck, my friend.
I feel pretty. Oh, so pretty.
Oh, so pretty.
I feel pretty and witty and
Gay.
gay. I feel pretty. Oh, so pretty.
People who view kids who go to 320 who don't usually go, view them as really strange because they're not used to seeing people just out of their comfort zone and just acting themselves.
I've had some friends who I've actually lost that kind of just thought I was, a Jesus freak, like that song goes.
Oh, they think it's like, oh, let's sit around and read the Bible. Oh, I love this verse. Jesus is my friend.
They think we are kind of like Jesus-loving freaks in a way. That's how I would describe it.
What would people think if they hear that I'm a Jesus freak? What would people do if they find out it's true? I don't really care if they label me a Jesus freak. There ain't no disguising the truth.
I usually think that it consists of kids who are just like, hey, I love God and this is awesome.
Think that it's all going to be about God and like learning about God and stuff, but it's kind of different than that. It's kind of like, it's not like a Bible study. It's kind of just like a different way of learning about God.
It's fun and games and amazing friendships that will last a lifetime.
Leaders in this youth group have been a huge influence on my life.
The leaders are amazing. They all are just like so different and they all have their own personalities and they all just are just amazing people. They bring so much to the youth group and they do just like some great things for us, and this probably wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for them.
A lot, especially the women leaders, when we have the girl discussions together, it's like, because it's harder to talk in front of the guys, you can have one-on-one, especially with your spiritual life as a woman. So it's pretty cool.
The leaders are like big brothers and sisters to us. They've such an impact on my life. I mean, certain ones like Carrie, she ran a Bible study with us and she was like an older sister. We could call her up at any time and she'd give us advice, have girl talk with us. And the guys are there for us to go play football with. You know, the leaders really, they don't seem like adults. They seem like one of us, but a much wiser version of us.
Chris Durkin has influenced my life on many levels. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be going for college for probably the reason I'm going. I'm going to college for biblical studies and business administration. Hopefully sometime I will be able to, after college, run a Christian camp and just glorify God because of what leaders have influenced me with.
Myself and all the volunteer leaders, we just try and love these kids, love these high school kids, and be there for them as much as we possibly can, and tell them every week about this God that loves them and has a plan for their lives, and how He is, in a real, tangible way, changed our lives as well.
1, jingle bells. 2, 3, go.
Dashing through the snow in one horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Ha ha ha! Bells on bobtails ring, and making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh!
In the 6th month, this is Luke chapter 1, God sent the angel Gabriel to Nazareth, a town in Galilee, to a virgin pledged to be married to a man named Joseph, a descendant of David.
I think there's an opportunity every single time they're here, whether it's an opportunity to grow, an opportunity to learn more about God, or to go deeper in their walk with Christ. They have an opportunity to lead, an opportunity to serve while they're here. But even more than that, through not only coming out on Wednesday nights, but being here on Sunday mornings, being involved in all of our different events and trips, they have an amazing opportunity to be the church of today.
People who really are serious about their faith, it's shown throughout their daily lives. You know, they're the people who they're standing in line forever, and they'll let someone else in front of them even though they've been there for hours. They're just happier. They're not, it's not like we're always happy. I mean, sure, we go through tough times too, but you know that there's something more when you look into their eyes.